Shelby said, this is something that we do a lot of times in person. So if you have questions as we're going, I think it's just best to ask questions when we're on that slide, but absolutely we can also do questions at the end as well. So this is really about how you can make the most out of your membership. I have a little bit about the background. Oh, that's good. Now that, there we go. Nope. Just like using a clicker, sometimes it goes too fast. So just give you a little background on the chamber. So our mission is to empower prosperity for Troy, Ohio. And we do that in a variety of different ways through supporting our businesses, through our leadership programs, through different seminars and community events, but really about making Troy, Ohio a better place to live, work, and play. And we believe that our chamber is a catalyst for business growth, a convener of business and community leaders, and a champion for Troy, Ohio. So we like to refer to ourselves as the 3C chamber, not the event and parade chamber. Just a little bit about our staff. Many of the staff you know. We are governed by a 16-member board of directors, and then we have 4 staff. We have Joseph Graves, who is the president of the chamber. He also serves as the CEO of the Troy Development Council, which is our economic development organization. Myself as executive director of the chamber. We have Shelby, who's on the call today. She's the membership and program director, probably the person that most of you interact with on a more regular basis. And then we have a new member of our team, Hannah McCartney. She's our administrative assistant. So you'll begin getting emails from her as well, and probably see her out and about a little bit more as we get her onboarded. In our office, we also have 2 partners. So I already mentioned the Troy Development Council. So the chamber is what we like to call the umbrella organization to both the Troy Development Council and the Troy Strawberry Festival. We have management contracts with both of those organizations. And really, we've been a partner with the Strawberry Festival since 1977, so for a very long time. So it can be a little confusing. They are a standalone organization, but we manage and run that event for them. And then the Troy Development Council, which, like I said, is the economic development organization here in Troy. They're a C3 organization, and they're a public-private organization with funding by both investors and the city of Troy. A great organization responsible for bringing most recently Pella to the community, but really focused on economic development, workforce, and a great partner in that mission of how do we make Troy a better place to live, work, and play. Let's talk a little bit about the chamber. So member benefits, again, kind of going with that convening and connecting piece. Networking and referral opportunities. So we have an every other month morning connections. That's a networking event, typically held at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's a great event to get to know people, really relaxed setting, get it done on a Friday morning before you get to work. We've had a lot of people make connections and sales at that event as well. And then monthly, we also have our on the menu luncheon. So Shelby hosts those with a speaker every month. And new this year, I didn't add it on the slide, but new this year, she's been doing the State of series. So we kicked that off at the beginning of the year with the State of the Chamber, but we've also had the State of the City, State of, look at that, State of, I forget what the other, State of the Foundation. I was like, what's the other one we have done? State of the Foundation. And we're really looking forward to State of the Schools next week. So we can learn more about Troy City Schools and how best we can support them. And then later in the year, you're going to hear from Joey Graves with State of Economic Development. And then Leanne from the Visitors Bureau will be doing a State of Tourism for Miami County. So those are really great. Again, a great way to come and learn information about the community, but also then connect with other chamber members. And again, just by having event participation, and we'll talk a little bit about some of our events, it's a great way to network and get to know people. And then obviously we do referrals. So when people call and they're looking for a particular business, we do preferred referrals and we refer chamber members. So that's another benefit as well. And then probably the thing that I think people really connect with is the visibility and advertising opportunities. So as a chamber member, you have a business listing on the chamber website. There are two different options for that listing right now. There's either a standard or an enhanced. The enhanced business listing, which does cost a little bit more or is included in a membership investment at the connected and above, what that gives you is a longer description for your business. It also gives you the ability to add photos and also adds the ability to add a video. So it's a great way to add different things to your business listing throughout the year that might be going on, so that it's getting updated. And when you update your business listing, or we're updating our website, that helps with search engine optimization. And it also just gives a little more information about your business that's out there, again, with that visibility. So Shelby can talk to, if anyone has questions about those different listings, or you're interested in upgrading, you can always talk to Shelby about that as well. You're obviously already getting our e-newsletters, so you can include information in our e-newsletters. So once a month, we do a member-to-member e-newsletter, and that is specific to member information. So sometimes you're going to see events by some of our nonprofit organizations. It's going to be a promotion or a special that a retailer is running, or it could just be information, a graphic and information about your business, because you want to make sure that other chamber members know more about your business. So those can be included. And again, that's something that either has a fee or is included in a chamber investment. So you can learn more about your specifics from Shelby on that. And then we have member mailing list. We have that available in a couple of different ways. We have labels available. So if you have a mailing and you're looking just to go ahead and get that sent out, you're going to stuff your own envelopes, we can provide you with the labels, and those can go out. And we currently are sitting right around the 480 member number. So it's going to go out to a lot of different businesses here locally. And then if you're looking more to do more of a mail merge, we also have that mailing list available in an Excel format. And then you can also pick up a member directory. It might sound a little antiquated, but some people still like paper business directories. So we print the directory once a month, and we have that directory available to you in a bound version. And it comes in alphabetical order, and it also comes in the order of their category. So whatever category someone's in, it's going to come that way as well. So if you're looking for a financial institution, you can just go to financial institutions and have it, instead of having to go through the alphabetical directory. So it is nice to have. It's I like to actually keep it on my desk. It's something that you can refer to if you need to. And those are things that we can get to you right away. It just takes us 24 hours to get that mailing list together or a directory printed. And then we also have website banner ads. So several different places throughout our website, we have the ability to place banner ads. So it's just, just a banner ad that can promote, again, your business, a promotion that you have going on, and it is clickable. So it links directly back to your website or to your point of sale, whatever you'd like to direct it back to. The pages that are really popular would be our event page. That has a lot of visibility to it. Another page that we are plussing right now would be our community calendar page. One thing I shared with our ambassador team yesterday that we found during COVID is that when people are looking for event information for Troy, information in general, they are coming to the chamber because the chamber is a name that people know across the nation. It's just, chambers have been around for a very long time, so it's a trusted source. And so we're really beefing up some of those pages and making sure that not only do we have business information, but we also have community information. So it's another way, again, to just have some additional visibility and allow people to connect with you. And then, of course, we have the ability to sponsor events, and that's a great opportunity to have some additional visibility. And depending on the event, we have sponsorship availability for really any size business. So we have sponsorships that you're going to find at the $150 level all the way up to $5,000 and $10,000, depending on the event. but just another way to get your name out. Some of those opportunities, depending on the event, also give you the ability to provide information at the table or to actually speak in an event. And then the other visibility opportunity or advertising opportunity is in our biannual community guide. And here at the end of the year, we'll be getting ready to sell ads in that guide as well. That is the community guide that we use as for relocation. We use it to also, the Troy Development Council uses it as part of their packet when they're selling Troy, Ohio to site selectors. It's just that guide that tells a little bit about business, a little bit about our quality of life, and a little bit of the history of Troy, Ohio, and of course has advertisement in it so that it's connecting our business community back to the community. And then, of course, we would not be a chamber if we did not have some money saving programs. So probably our most popular program is our group health insurance coverage that is specific for small business owners and sole proprietors. We are finding that some of our small businesses are saving up to 20–25% on their health insurance. That is something that we do not sell ourselves, but we can connect you to a local broker who sells that if you have an interest. And then if you're not looking for health insurance, but maybe you're looking for some virtual healthcare for your employees, we also have a program called Basic Care Plus, which is 24/7 physician access in a virtual format, which was so important over the last 2 years. There's zero copay for your employees for that. And it also has a great prescription drug benefit attached to it as well. If you're doing any kind of credit card processing, we have a discount program for that. If you're looking for any kind of training program for your employees, we also have a tuition discount program with Franklin University. So I know we do a lot of talk about upskilling. I know there are a lot of people in the workforce who start in the workforce and then are looking to get their associates, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees. This is a great opportunity for employees to connect and get that tuition discount program. And it's strictly based on being a chamber member. It does not need to be that the business is doing a tuition reimbursement or any other additional benefit directly from the employer. So it doesn't cost the employer anything. And then another benefit that is just so important right now as we continue to see energy costs rise, we do have a provider that does an excellent job. They're connected to all of the different energy suppliers across the state, and they can go in and vet and find you the best energy savings. And that's for electric and gas. It is not only a benefit for your business, it's a benefit that you can pass on to your employees as well. And they can do that on the residential side. I will say that with our current situation, they are not having as much luck right now finding savings on the residential side as they are on the business side of things or the corporate side of things. But again, some great ways to save for your business. And then if you're a small business and need some HR solutions, we have a partnership with Strategic HR, and they offer some different discount levels as well for solutions. I can tell you that is something that we as a chamber started using. We're very much like a small business and, have 4 employees here wearing multiple hats and didn't have someone designated for HR. So we actually contract out with them, and they provide us with updated best practices and just an important solution, because as a small business, it's really hard sometimes to stay up to date on all of the HR and employment laws. So all of those business benefits, again, are things that we outsource and we can connect you with if you have an interest. Some additional money saving programs. We have a board portal program that we use called Onboard Passageways, that if you have a board yourself or you're part of a nonprofit board, there's a discount program for them. Another one of our large programs that we do is our workers' compensation group rating. So again, big savings on workers' compensation if you qualify for one of our group rating programs. Again, up to like 30–35%. So that's something that actually right now we're enrolling in, so we can connect you in with Julia from Sedgwick, they just changed their name from Sedgwick, and she can, again, look at your company and see if you're qualified for that. We have a free prescription discount drug card that is available. Again, something that you can just pass on to your employees, no cost to you. Anyone can use it. One of the things that people really like about it is it also covers pet prescriptions. So that's a big deal right now in benefit world. So if you are interested in something like that, we have those available and can provide those for all of your employees. We also, if you do any kind of e-marketing, we have a discount program with Constant Contact. And then lastly, on the money saving programs, we have a workers' compensation discount program through a partnership with PEO, Professional Employer Organization. So for companies who are self-insured, they can look at that as well, because they would not be available for the group rating. It's a lot of talk. Any questions so far? All right, we'll keep going. So business resources. So if you or another business that you know of do any kind of exporting, many times when you export, they are looking for a certificate of origin, a seal. So we provide that here through the Chamber of Commerce. It's a one-time thing where you set up a portal, and then you can do it all from actually your desktop and don't even have to come to the chamber for that. Another program that we do is we provide new resident relocation packets. So as residents are relocating here, we can provide that packet. Or if you are recruiting employees, we can also provide packets to you. And we can kind of also specialize those packets. If there's a certain type of worker that you're looking for, we can specialize those packets as well. Or we can also brand those with your logo if needed. And then you can't tell that I'm sitting in our boardroom, but again, a member benefit is use of our boardroom. It has seating around the table for up to 20 and can be reconfigured in a number of different ways. It can be classroom style, it could be individual tables, it could be boardroom style. So you can do whatever you'd like with it. And members have use of our boardroom, provided it's available on our schedule, once a month included in your membership investment. So that's something you just contact Shelby and she'll see if it's available. We also have the ability to do that after hours, provided we have a staff available to lock and unlock the room for you. And the room has a whiteboard. We have audio visual capability. There's a refrigerator. So it's just a really nice meeting space if you need it. And we find that some of our companies just like the idea of being able to come and meet off-site for a meeting. So if that's something that interests you, please let Shelby know about that as well. And then something that we're just completing that we do in conjunction with the Miami County, and actually Miami County, Shelby County, Darke County, and Preble County Chambers of Commerce, is our wage, salary, and benefit survey. So we just completed that. We do that every 2 years. And again, just as a way for you to be able to benchmark wage, salaries, benefits, and understand what's going on here locally, and have that as a benchmarking resource. If you participate in it and provide your information, then it's free. If you don't participate in it, then there is a cost to print that out and have that available to you. So let's talk a little bit about our events. I mentioned, again, this is a great way to connect with people. It's also just a fun way to get out and have fun with other chamber members, but also with your team. So our signature events in February each year, we have an annual dinner. That dinner is specific to the business community. So we talk about what the chamber's done, we talk about the business community, and we celebrate our businesses of the year, small, medium, and large. And then coming up shortly, a little plug for August event, steak fry and auction, probably the event that people talk about the most. Lots of fun, casual event. We do this at the fairgrounds every year. Steak dinner, all included. Beverages are included. And then we have a silent and live auction. The silent auction occurs, it starts a week earlier, and it's a virtual format. We have a live auction at the event. And there's opportunities not only to come to the event, but because we're having the auction, we also do ask for donations. So it's a great way, again, visibility wise, to put something out that not only sells your company, but hopefully brings people to your company. We really encourage donations that get people to come back in and use your services or to purchase from you as well. Another event coming up in September is our annual golf outing. That's going to be at Miami Shores this year. Lots of opportunities there. If you're not a golfer and you're not planning on putting a team together, there's opportunities to sponsor a hole and to do a game or to do something fun at that hole. And again, connect with the golfers, connect with other members, and let them know more about your company. New this year, if you're not a golfer, I'm not a golfer, we're also going to have a small cornhole tournament going on as well. That same day, we also will have a networking opportunity because Morning Connections falls at the same time. So we'll have Morning Connections and networking prior to the golf outing, golf, cornhole, and then a big after party. And it's actually on September 23rd. So we're kind of saying that it's kind of the end of summer party, come and have a good time. So we encourage people, even if you're not golfing, to be part of that event. And then our final signature event is our Community Awards Night that happens the first Thursday in November. And it's like it says, community awards. So our leadership program graduates that night, and then we give out all of our community awards. So we recognize a teacher, we recognize a volunteer in the community, we recognize a distinguished citizen, someone who's really given all to the Troy community and given back, whether that's business or just community in general. But it's just a fun night to celebrate Troy, Ohio, and the leaders within our community. And then some other events, a couple of those I've already mentioned, the Morning Connections and On the Menu. Obviously, we have Webinar Wednesdays. Again, that was an event we started during COVID, and it just found that does work really well. You notice that this is being recorded, so we also have those available to rewatch. So if you've missed a Webinar Wednesday, we can always provide that to you. Those are available on our YouTube channel as well. And then throughout the year, we have seminars and speaking events. We're quite proud of this year. We had a speaking event with Tim Tebow, which I'm not sure where we go after hosting Tim Tebow, but really like the idea of bringing dynamic speakers, specifically on leadership topics, to the community to connect you with top-notch speakers. And then seminars, we've done a number of different things from HR topics. We're currently looking for someone, a customer service speaker, and those are typically like half-day or one-day events. Again, just to provide some additional training and skills to the employees of Troy and Miami County. And then government affairs events. So advocacy is one of the things that a chamber does. It is our role in the community to advocate for business no matter what size. And so we're doing different type of government affairs events throughout the year as ways to connect you as a business to our elected officials. So we typically host, we have that State of the City event, so you can connect to council and to the mayor. We typically do that with our state elected officials. And then we've typically done that with Warren Davidson as well, to talk a little bit about what's going on in the national level. But outside of events, if you have something that of concern, let us know, because we're here to advocate for your business. And then we do workforce and career education programs. We typically do a career day every year. We've done a Made in Miami County event. And in addition to that, we're restarting a committee called the Education Committee. So if connecting to schools and understanding that our schools are the backbone of our community, and if we are not working with our schools to make sure that they are educating tomorrow's workforce, if that is something that interests you and you really want to get involved in that, we are revamping our education committee, and they're going to start meeting next month, and they will be also helping to direct how we do programs with our schools as well. And then something that we do throughout the year are Shop Small and Shop Local campaigns. It is really important that we keep local dollars local. So no Prime Day. So obviously we do Shop Small Saturday after Thanksgiving, but all throughout the year, we're doing Shop Local campaigns and encouraging people to connect with our local businesses. And then we also, I kind of mentioned our leadership programs, really something that we're known for. We have a leadership Troy program that's for adults. That is a 9-month program. It is the behind the scenes tour of Troy, Ohio. Every month there's a different theme. For example, next month we are going, it's Criminal Justice Day. And so we're going to the Troy Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, we're touring the jail, and we're also going to be connecting with the court system to understand criminal justice in and out and how that works here in Troy, Ohio, and in the county. We have an education day. We have a city and county government day. Obviously, we dive into leadership skills. We talk about economic development. So it's just a great program to really get to know the community. The idea behind it is that you get to know the community so that you can be a better leader in the community and really connect into some of those nonprofit boards. But it also, again, I keep saying networking, but it is a great way to get to know people in the community. Some of the classes have just really stayed together kind of as a cohort, and great way to bounce things off of each other and learn more. And then the first week after Strawberry Festival, that first full week in June, we host Teen Leadership Troy, where we attempt to take that 9-month adult program and cram it into 5 days. And for teens, it's just a great way to really know more about their community. And it's our hope with that program that the teens will learn that Troy, Ohio is not so bad after all, and that maybe they will choose to stay in Troy or come back to Troy and raise a family and live here in the future. And then really, I think the thing that we are best known for is our hospitality, whether that is the staff and how we go out and welcome new businesses, or our ambassador team, otherwise known as the red coats or the red shirts this time of year. But we have an ambassador team of 25 volunteer chamber member businesses that welcome new businesses, celebrate milestones, and support chamber members throughout the year. So not only do they do those ribbon cuttings, but they host the events for us, and they help us with going out to do some different thank yous to our members throughout the year. And we would not be the chamber that we are today without our ambassador team. So thank you to them. I think we have an ambassador on the call today, but they're just a great additional arm of the chamber, and we thank them for that. And you're probably thinking right now, that's a lot of information, and how do I maximize this, and how can I engage, and what do I do to use my membership? And so a couple of things that we ask of you to engage with the chamber. Stay up to date by reading our newsletters. That's a great way. Like I said, with the member to member is a way to learn more about other chamber members, but it also lets you know about those potential events if they fit in your schedule. By no means do you have to come to every event, but it is a great way to connect and for people to learn about you as well. Connect in our info hub, which is our back office. So let me exit out of here a minute, and I'm gonna connect in maybe to move things around our info hub. So one of the things that you should know is that we recently updated our database. So we have a new database, and with that, our back office or our member info hub has also been updated. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the back office portal or the member portal. And I like it. It's a little cleaner. If you've ever been in our portal before, it's a little easier to find things. But within this portal, you're going to start seeing, it's brand new, so we haven't added anything, but you're going to see here in the newsfeed center section, chamber alerts, upcoming programs and events, and member news. And member news those are things that you can actually post from within the portal. So again, ways that you can connect with other members. You're going to find your personal information for that's in our database. So this is a way, if you have a new phone number or you see that your email is not correct, you can always update these things yourself within the portal. Under the membership tab, this is where you're going to be connected in to your membership, and it's going to allow you to pay and do different things there. Billing is there, related businesses. Go back here a second. There we go. If you have multiple, I should have picked one that had multiple. The nice thing about this new database, here we'll go here, she's going to have multiple here. The nice thing about the new database that's different than our old one is that our old database was strictly business based. So if you were a part of multiple businesses, or you were maybe a part of a business and you were also part of a nonprofit, you were in our database multiple times. So the way this works is you're in there individually. Well, and she only has one. You're in there individually, but you're also then connected into multiple businesses if you are. So yesterday when I showed the portal to our ambassador team, we have Kelly Snyder, who is the director of the REC. She's the primary for the REC, but she's also the primary for a nonprofit organization called the Miami County Food Council. And so what happens now is she has access through this portal to all of those memberships right here, instead of having to log in as a different member each time. And although Linda, who full disclosure is my mother, I'm not on somebody's info hub doing things in their hub, it is my mom. She's only connected to one membership, but if she'd have multiple memberships, this is where we're going to find it. So you'll toggle down and you'll be able to find your other memberships that you're connected to. So Bill, I think you're on the call today. The ambassadors now are listed as a membership as well. So you'd be able to click here and access your ambassador membership, different than your business membership. And we're going to do a video training specific to this membership hub as well. So don't feel like you have to learn everything today. We encourage you, if you don't have a login, to check with Shelby and she'll get you connected, get you a login, and just go in and kind of play around. And then if you have questions, let us know. It has access to the event calendar, so you can look at that. If you're a business that's promoting an event or a nonprofit, you can always go up here and you can add an event. And what happens is you're going to fill out a form. You can see it's pretty simple, just a fillable form there. You're going to fill that out. That's automatically going to come to Shelby and I. And we're going to approve it, and then that's going to go out on our community calendar. And so then again, visibility for not only chamber members, but also for the community. You have access to a forum. This is something new to us, so we'll be starting to put different things in the forum as well. Another way to connect and, stay connected. You're also going to have access to the member directory. So I talked about a print directory. This is where you have access to that online directory, and you can connect into other businesses and the primary person from each of those businesses. You're also going to see something new that we didn't have in our old database. We used to have a print directory for our Leadership Troy alumni, and that's really been obsolete for a while. And so this gives us the ability to have our Leadership Troy alumni in a directory format that's available to you as a chamber member. So if you want to connect with them because you think they have the leadership skills that you need, maybe because you're hiring someone, or you're part of a board and you're looking for volunteers or looking for board members, this is a way that you can connect in. And one of the things that we're adding right now is we're adding the ability to see their skill sets as well. So if you're looking for someone specific that does bookkeeping because you need a treasurer on your board, you'll have the ability to do that. And then you can also see we have the ability to connect with our ambassador team, and then also the chamber board of directors. That one is in work. I was working on that yesterday. That's why it's not visible. But as a member of any of those programs, you also have the ability to opt out so that people cannot see that information here in the member hub. And then if you keep scrolling down a little bit, you're going to have access to our job board. This is the same thing. This is where you can go in and you can add jobs that go here within the hub, but they're also going to go out on our website. So they're public. So if you're hiring, this is a great way to connect with people as well. And then the other part that I did not mention, when we talked about directory listings and my info, this is where you will be able to, if you are the primary rep for your organization, that is where you'll be able to make any kind of changes to your business listing and your directory listing. Again, that is specific to the primary for the membership. And then I do just want to point out, you can see where it says make a payment. So if you've registered for an event or it's time for your membership to renew, you can do that right from within the back office. And you can see over here on the right, all of the upcoming events are there as well. And something new in this portal, it will alert you if you've already registered for an event. So just some nice changes there within the member portal. And let me move this again and show you where you can access that. So this is our website, obviously, right at the very top of our website where it says member login. That's where you're going to click, put your username and password, and that'll take you directly to the info hub. That was a lot of information on the info hub. Like I said, it's new. So truly, as I told the ambassador team yesterday, Shelby and I are also still kind of learning it. So bear with us right now, and then watch for that video to come out that's specific on how to use it. There is a video at the very bottom. I should have scrolled down on that news feed within the info hub also that kind of does a walkthrough of where you can find things on the info hub as well. And I talked about advocacy. So again, if you have a business issue or concern that we can assist you with, let us know. No matter how small. Sometimes people think, oh, well, this is easy. Like, I don't really need help with this. We may have the connection or an answer for you, or we may be able to advocate with an elected official for you. So that could be something like a sign issue, something local here. If you're having problems with signage or zoning, it could be a parking issue, things that are affecting your business. And then again, on a national level, things that we did specific during COVID, we did a Save Small Business campaign, and we were part of a national coalition advocating for small businesses and making sure that they had the resources that they needed to be able to be open and, to still make money during COVID. So there's things on a national level that we can get involved in. There's things on the state level. Specific things that we tend to get involved in would be taxation issues, regulation issues, workforce development issues, and then again, just kind of local issues on making sure that Troy, Ohio is a great place to do business. And those kind of things could be emailed directly to Joey or myself, or you could call us. And we do have a legislative committee also that meets periodically to discuss topics specific to business issues. And then obviously volunteers. So I talked a little bit about, we have an ambassador team that volunteers throughout the year, but we also have opportunities to volunteer specifically on committees or on our board of directors, or to volunteer at a specific event or within a program. And then I've talked at length about participating in events and programs. Again, you don't have to. Sometimes we hear people say, well, I just don't have the time to come to everything. I hope you're learning that it's not just about events. There's the advocacy for your business. There's the benefit programs where we can hopefully help you to save money. So all different ways for you to engage and stay connected to the chamber. Woo.